Today we're speaking with Professor Michael Barber. He is a member of the SAHMRI board and is also the chair of SAHMRI's Audit and Finance Committee. So please tell me a little bit about your background and your current position at Flinders University.
At Flinders University, I'm Vice Chancellor and President, and have been there for just coming up for 3 years. I'm an applied mathematician, theoretical physicist by training. I've worked in a number of Australian universities, and before joining Flinders, I spent nearly 5 years as a senior executive in CSIRO.
So how did you become involved with the SAHMRI, and especially the Audit and Finance Committee?
The concept of SAHMRI goes back to a report that came down in the state just before I arrived. And so when I arrived as Vice Chancellor of Flinders, I was engaged in a number of discussions with the Minister of Health and other Vice Chancellors in supporting this particular entity. As you know, Flinders is one of the members of SAHMRI, and in the process of thinking about people who should come onto the board, I was quite pleased when my colleagues turned around and sort of said, well, you know, you probably have some skills to work usefully on this board. So I joined the board, not as a biomedical researcher. That's not my background, although I have had a lot of science policy backgrounds. I was pleased to join with my colleagues on the board, and particularly to join under the chairmanship of Raymond Spencer, who I think is a great asset for South Australia and for SAHMRI.
This December will mark 1 year of incorporation for the SAHMRI. So what do you hope to accomplish heading into the next year?
I think in the next 12 months we probably have 3 critical issues in front of us. 2 which are general board, and 1 that probably comes back to my role in finance and audit. The 2 big issues are firstly to recruit an executive director. So I want to play an appropriate role in that, both as a SAHMRI board member and also as a Vice Chancellor of one of the universities in town with a medical school. So ensuring that we do actually build a cohesive South Australian environment to attract a high quality applicant. Secondly, I think the board obviously has a major issue in 2011 as we bed down the building and roll that forward towards final design and implementation across that period. I think the third issue, which comes back to a particular role of finance and audit, we need to get our heads round the financial position of SAHMRI rolling out over that period, and therefore working closely with the executive director to begin to recruit the scientific and broader talent so that we're able to ramp up pretty quickly once we've got access to the new building. So those 3 issues I think are the key issues that face us as a board in 2011.